At the very heart of the English Lake District lies the quaint village of Grasmere. Surrounded by spectacular mountains and beautiful lakes, this is one of the most picturesque spots in all of Lakeland. So, come with us for a whistle-stop tour of the village as we show you all that Grasmere has to offer. So chances are the first thing you're going to be thinking about when you arrive in Grasmere is where to park. There are 4 main car parks in Grasmere, each with around 50 to 100 spaces. There are some charging points as well at some of the car parks, and I imagine as time progresses there'll be more charging points put in. We parked at Stock Lane car park, which is the first one you come to when you get to Grasmere. There are public toilets here, although it does cost 50p to use them, so it is quite expensive if you need to use the bathroom. The car parks are expensive. We paid £8.50 because we were planning on spending the whole day in the area. I think it was £5 for 2 hours, so even that's quite a lot. But yeah, if you're looking for free parking, you're going to struggle in Grasmere. There's nowhere really, other than a little lay-by on the main road, but that gets filled up very fast. As you walk through the town, there's lots of nice little shops to look at. So here the Beatrix Potter one, which is a very popular one. Got some really nice handmade gifts in there. And there's quite a few other shops around this area too, good for tourists. Plenty of places to eat out as well, ranging from little cafes to more restaurant style places, but plenty of choice. They do get busy in the summer, some places you will have to book. We were there in February, so it wasn't too bad. But yeah, plenty of choice when it comes to eating out. As you make your way through the village, you come to this really nice little church. It's quite nice to have a wander around here and have a look. It's very well maintained and looked after, very picturesque. So yeah, that's worth a look as you pass through. One of the most popular places to visit in Grasmere is without a doubt the gingerbread shop. This is world famous, and the gingerbread really is very good. It's where apparently Grasmere gingerbread was invented, and it's been being made there since 1854, so well worth a stop. It does get busy, this shop. There's usually a queue outside, especially in the summer months, but it's well worth spending a bit of time queuing up and getting a nice piece of gingerbread. As you can see from the aerial views of Grasmere, it's quite a sprawling little village. It does take a while to walk from one end to the other end, but that gives it a nice feel really. It's not all packed together, there's a bit of space to wander around, but if you just head down the main street you'll see most of the shops and restaurants there. If you planned on spending some time in Grasmere, staying overnight or even for a few days, there's lots of choices for accommodation. When it comes to self-catering, not too many self-catering places, the odd little cottage lying around, and there's more things on the outskirts. But when it comes to hotels and places like that, there's plenty to choose from fairly reasonably priced places to slightly more luxury places. But some of these are really nice, so it's well worth looking. They do get booked up very quickly, especially in the summer again, so you do have to book a long time in advance usually. Whereas if you're planning on the winter months, there's usually somewhere available if you're looking to do it a little bit more last. If you're feeling a bit more energetic while you're in Grasmere, there's a few beautiful walks on the outskirts. We spent the day there, so we did a really nice walk up a little hill called Silverhow, which is one of the famous Wainwright walks. So it's well worth a look, with fantastic views down over Grasmere that you can see here. And the walk took us about an hour and a half maybe to get up onto the top. It's only a 4-mile circular, so it's not too challenging as long as you've got a reasonable level of fitness. But the views from the top really were stunning, and it's well worth making the effort if you do have the time, or if you are spending a couple of days in Grasmere, we'd definitely recommend it. With stunning views down to Grasmere Lake and over Rydal Water and over the surrounding Lakeland fells as well. Hooray! So back down in Grasmere itself, as you walk through back into the village, there's some really nice old stone houses. Some of these are self-catering cottages, some of them are private residences, but they're all beautiful, and it's just such a lovely, quaint place. Very well maintained, everything's looked after well. There's a few nice hotels as well on the outskirts. There's one here that's quite a popular one. So yeah, well, plenty of choices if you are looking to stay in the area.
Too close.
This is another of the car parks. I think this is known as the Red Bank car park. I think this is probably the biggest actually, so if you are struggling for somewhere to park, that's the best one to head for. That's kind of on the west side of the village. So as you can see, Grasmere really is a lovely little place to visit if you are spending any time in the Lake District. It's not the biggest of villages, but there's enough there to keep you occupied for a good few hours, especially if you're eating out somewhere. So thank you for watching our video. Hopefully you've enjoyed it. If you'd like to like the video and subscribe to the channel, that'd be fantastic. And we'll see you next time.